the limit. I'm living, I live with no limits, I live in life. Handle my business. Please say the fuck up my business and live your life. Sky's the limit. If I ain't in your top 5, I want smoke with your top 5. That's real shit. I ain't talking just to talk. I'm a dog, I'm a bite. I ain't barking just to bark. I shut that light down when shit was getting dark. Me and my niggas so close, can't tell us apart.
Welcome to Limitlessly Leveling, man. Welcome back for the 5th episode, man. Today, I got a special guest coming to rock out with me on these episodes, next 2 episodes, man. Philadelphia basketball legend, young legend, connected with the youth. Really don't need no introduction, man, because if you've seen this boy rock and roll on the basketball court, you already know how he get down. Tamir Green, a.k.a. Tamir Gotti, man. Welcome to the motherfucking Limitlessly Leveling, man. And I'm proud, you know, that I could get my brother on his episodes and these next 2 episodes, man, and just have him rock out with him and just get his overview and his point of view. You know, so yeah, welcome, Tamir Gotti.
Happy to be here. Appreciate you.
Yeah. You know, what I really wanted to talk about on this episode, man, is you, man. You know, 5 years ago, man, you was able to do some, not even 5, 4 years ago, you was able to do some real great things, man, in Philadelphia sports, man. You know, being a fan and a big brother watching it, you know, and seeing you grow as a basketball player over the years, man. I just wanted to, you know, get your insight on your point of view, how you was absorbing that at that time, because it was like, at the time, it was great to see. But like now that you look back at it and you see how great it was, like it was just a great time, man. So going back to 2016, the public league championship, coming off a tough loss. You know, you scored one of the most points in the game, losing the game, and you know. But I wanted to know, like, coming back to your 12th grade year, after that year, man, I wanted to get your approach, because I knew that you were trying to win the championship. I knew that was what you wanted, you know what I'm saying? After the game, I'm like, you know, it's cool, you lost the championship, we went out to eat, all of that stuff, you know, and I was like, man, next year, it's going to be the year. I wanted to know, like, your motivation going into that year, because I'm like, yo, after losing the championship on the biggest stage, in front of everybody, how that make you feel, man? How did that make you get ready for that 2017, you know, senior year?
Well, basically, it was all new to me at the time. So like during the time, like when it was going on, I really was just like taking it in. I don't think I really like ever got to like kind of like ever like talk about it. Like this was the first time I ever talked about it ever. So I mean, I talk about it like on a like private, like to my friends and my family and all that, but I never really had a chance to express it to like so everybody could see it. But like coming in to that 2016 year, I didn't even know I was going to be like playing that much or starting that much. It was more like all the seniors had left, and it was like next man up. So it was like I wanted to be the guy. So I worked hard. I used to work real hard in the gym, summertime. And I kind of broke out like in the summer. Yeah. Where I kind of knew, because like going into my 11th grade year, I just had, my objective was basically to average like 12, 13 points a game going into my junior year. Because I didn't average nothing. I didn't even play the year before, so I didn't have super major hoops high to go in there and average 25 and just kill the pub. I just wanted them to see me though, you feel me? But I ended up like taking the pub by storm. Right. Averaging over 20 points in my 11th grade year after not even playing varsity basketball. So yeah, I kind of like, then I got like a little.
And wham, your team ended up in the championship that year. And that was like
the way things happened that year. We wasn't supposed to be there. Right. The team that was there wasn't supposed to be there. And it was just like we both got thrown into the fire. So it was like just go. Yeah. I mean, I didn't even know I was gonna have that type of game that day, that day. I just went out there and played my heart out. That's all I really did.
Yeah, man. That's one of the favorite things I think everybody say about Tamir Green. That boy heart. You can't teach that. I remember We saw you on ESPN. We watching the game live, and your team final. They were struggling. You got in the game, man, and you was able to just add that spark to them. And I'm looking at you on ESPNU, and I'm like, damn, like.
Yeah, that was kind of like
that's
one of the craziest milestones in my life. Like,
yeah.
I played on ESPN, like
that was cool.
People can't say that they played on
yeah.
ESPN.
Yeah.
They actually like performed, put on for the city and all that. You feel me?
Yeah, I mean, and just to see, like, you know, it transpired, like I said, just that 2017 year, that 2016 year, you probably didn't, like you said, you didn't really like try to come in with a mind state. You just wanted to be seen a little bit, and you ended up exceeding the expectations. So, you know, in 2017, his expectations were high now, and you meeting and reaching the expectations that is required or expected to do. You know, not only that, you know, a 52-point first half game and shit like that. Like, I'm just thinking, like, and I'm looking like these was the expectations for you that year, and you were doing exactly what you did. So I get to the game that I wanted to get to, the state championship in Hershey. I know that's still in your mind to this very moment, because as a basketball player, you know, those moments just don't go away. Right. The game came down to a couple possessions. One possession where, you know, the opportunity to win the game was there. If you could change that scenario and that game in that moment, what would you have done a little bit differently in that moment? What would you change to win the game?
Honestly, like that day, like it haunts me every time I think about it, because like I really feel like we should have won.
Y'all was the better team.
Supposed to win.
Y'all was the better team.
And like I think we kind of like just fell back a little bit, and yeah, like that's what happens. You got to play the ball 38 12. What is it?
32? 32? Yeah, 32. High school, yeah.
I think about 38. Yeah, I mean, I was hurt. That was probably like the worst feeling, because it was like I felt like I just let everybody down, because like I got us all, like me and the team, we got all the way there, and we was winning. We was up 16 at halftime.
Yeah. We was dancing. We was dancing in the stands, having fun. You know, trying to figure out like what we doing after this, because it's about to be lit. And you know, the game got tight. But like I said, man, just to see you those 2 seasons, you know, especially the 2017 season, man. Go ahead.
And like to go back on like that, my 11th grade year, because like people don't really know. Like people just think like I'm just like, no, I worked for everything I ever got.
Yeah.
So it's like that 11th grade year, after that pub.
You were coming off the bench the first couple games. Yeah. 11th grade year, yeah. I remember that. I started
coming off the bench.
Right.
I had a breakout game.
Exactly.
Game, and I got to the starting line.
Yeah. That's exactly how it happened. You took off from there. Yep. Yeah. So yeah, man, definitely, man. Like I said, man, we got some underdog stories, man, and you know, I wanted my little brother to come on this episode and share those years, because y'all was seeing it on social media, but y'all wasn't witnessing it in the first person. And you know, just get him to come up and talk about that, man. And we rarely you know, have people to where as though like basketball and hip hop is connected, and you know, and I wanted to connect.
Like it's the same.
Yeah, it's one and the same. So I really basically wanted to mesh the young culture. What y'all see right here is Tamir Gotti, man. And, you know, you work hard, and you could be where you want to be, man. Like he said, man, and coming into his 11th grade year, he was coming off the bench, the 6th man. You know, and then he turned into a starter and led his team to a championship. So, man, just wanted y'all to get that insight, man. And when y'all hear this, you know, just take it as motivation, because I know it's that young boy that ain't playing right now because of COVID. You know, because it ain't no high school basketball. But when you get that year, you know, you got something to prove. You got something to work hard for. So coming into that, you know, those last 2 years, maybe your 10th grade year, you getting a little burn, you know, but you know you're going to get some burn in your 11th grade year when you get that opportunity.
And even if you in your 10th grade year and you ain't getting burned going into your 11th grade year, I know that'll bring your confidence down too, thinking like you ain't going to ever get the shot. You know, you just gotta keep going through with it.
Yeah.
like everybody get their time. That's one thing I learned in this life. But if you don't get it before everybody else, but everybody get their time for sure.
Yeah, and you might get that. That might be your only shot.
Yeah, cause
your only shot.
Yeah, cause even when I could talk about like with the team final stuff, like people think like I didn't ask to play for team final. That's what people don't even understand. I wanted to play at another AAU so I could be the head guy and get off and get all the offers and all that. But when the opportunity was presented to me by my high school coach, basically they let them know that they wanted me to play for them. Like they asked me to play for them. They just wanted me to play my role, basically.
Yeah.
Like, I basically just used that as an experience and like to get better. Basically practicing against.
So it wasn't
NBA
about
players.
recruitment for you. It was about
the experience and just getting to know more people, getting to know better people, just so I could open up
networking purposes.
Networking purposes.
So yeah,
for the future. Also, just like working out and going up against NBA prospects, NBA players every single day at practice made me better that next year coming up, and it made the game a little bit more slower and all that.
Yeah.
Just playing at the top
Experience.
speed in the EYBL.
Yeah.
Because the EYBL is basically, it's like that speed is like the
NBA,
highest level
pro.
of college or pro. How that speed go. And yeah, just I took my role for what it was, and I played my role real well on that team, I say. So
Most
I feel
certainly.
like I got the best out of it.
Most
Even
certainly.
though, like people, MG, Gotti didn't go D1, blah, blah, this, blah, blah, that. But, I mean, like, I feel like I got the best out of all my opportunities I got.
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah.
I mean, stuff don't always work out in your behalf, but, like, it's all about you keep going, though. That's all it's really about.
For sure. For sure,
You can't
man.
really care about what nobody thinks. You can't really care about that.
Yeah.
You hold yourself back.
For sure. So, man, we had Tamir Gotti on episodes 5. We see you on the next episode. We're going to talk about some more stuff. We're going to tap into some, more universal and regular stuff. We ain't going to go too deep into the basketball stuff like that. But, limitlessly leveling, Tamir Gotti. See y'all in the next episode. Peace.
Limitlessly leveling. Yeah. When they see you lit, niggas wanna hate. Yeah. When they see you get it, niggas throw shade. Yeah. I'ma go and get it for the nights that we pray. Get up on the shit, dog. Ain't nobody safe. I was young and straight from the home of the brave. No, not a Atlanta, nigga. I'm from North Philly, yeah. Summer nights, yeah. Shit get chilly, yeah. Not for principles, but thought, yeah, they killing, yeah. No pixie, but you could be a victim, yeah. Dog, I'm from Philly, where it ain't too many hand dogs, really. Love, his brains on the step, damn. Made this shit silly. It was all on camera, whoever did it again, Willies. And we love the pop Willies if you getting it. Better write your will young. Call that shit Lil Billy, yeah. Bear with me, dilly dilly. Cream, get the money, yeah, nigga, dollar Billy. Yeah, nigga, I need a milli. Gotta tune in if you want to feel me. I'm not from Compton, I'm straight out of Philly. Yeah, a young nigga named Mel, young nigga king. A young nigga can't fail, gotta represent. For my daddy, yeah, and my uncle too, and my cousin too. Only Thomas B is if you fuck with my revenue. Refer to this if you ever need proof. Bishop Raheem, I still know my cue. Yeah, I got the juice. I'm Wayne like Carter, I'm Wayne like Wade. I'm Wayne like Bruce. I'm Wayne on my moment. I know that it's time for the bad bitch up at the drop of a dime. Like, don't get too comfortable. Don't come for me if I don't come for you. I mind my business, you can share it to you. I'm uncomfortable with ask who the hottest, they don't save me. Ask him again in like a month or two. Ask him again in like a month or two. Yeah. Ask him again in like a month or two. Yeah. Limitlessly leveling. Tamir Gotti.
Tamir Gotti episode.
Yeah.
On this, John.
Yeah.